All right. Come on, guys. Like, I'm not going to do a Mathew McConaughey joke here. If you know anything about the brand we are reviewing tonight, you know this is a Mathew McConaughey endorsed, promoted, partially created product. Too easy. You know me, I'm a little cheesy like that. Anyways, welcome again, you all, whiskey ladies and whiskey gentlemen, to another review from yours truly, the Whiskey Coach. This evening, the whiskey, the bourbon to be specific, that is on the docket is Longbranch Kentucky Straight Bourbon, Oak and Texas Mesquite Charcoal Refined from our good folks down in Lawrenceburg, Wild Turkey. If you know anything about bourbon, you know the Wild Turkey name. You know, from the Master's Keep collection, which I'm fortunate enough to have all of those bottles, to the Kentucky Spirits. Enjoyed that one quite well over the years. To the Old Fashioned 101, to the Russell's Reserve 10-year, to the old Russell Reserve single barrel style bottles, to the Kentucky what's it called? Honey, whatever the hell that honey one is. Which, by the way, they were the first ones ever to do the honey, a flavored bourbon, actually. And now they do the Kentucky Fire, I think it's called, or it's like a cinnamon honey blend. You know Kentucky distillers. When you think Kentucky distillers, you think, no, again, Wild Turkey's way up there on the list. So this is a little bit different in terms of the take that they are kind of giving here. So back to Mathew McConaughey and my cheesy joke. So Mathew McConaughey is actually the creative director for Wild Turkey, whatever that kind of means. And he and Eddie Russell, son of Jimmy Russell, co-master distiller, decided to produce what Mathew McConaughey thought would be his favorite whiskey, his favorite bourbon. This was released, by the way, in April of 2018. Let's talk vitals on this. So we are talking 75% corn, 13% rye, 12% malted barley. It is technically a non-age statement release on the bottle, but on the neck tag here, it does tell you it's 8 years old. So it's nice. I always prefer to have an age statement when possible. New charred oak. Unlike traditional Wild Turkey, this one is, like I said, refined and filtered through mesquite and oak. So think Jack Daniels. Think folks that are doing Tennessee whiskey. Think with charcoal filtering sort of thing. So you're going to have a little bit of a different finish on this guy. And again, at 43%, my thoughts are there, and you add that into the fact that Mathew McConaughey was, first time ever a Russell's name is not on, well, I should say, a name other than the Russell's name is on a bottle. Eddie's and McConaughey's little autograph is right there on the bottle. So think kind of they're trying to attract folks into the industry, into the spirit, into the category, I should say, not industry. They're looking for new bourbon drinkers when they release something like this. It's not to say that I'm not going to like it, which, by the way, as you can see, never tried this one, guys, so I'm back at it with the unopened bottles. But think, they're looking for something different. Nice bottle, right? Speaking of bottle, kind of jumps off the shelf a little bit. It's got the neck tag. Doesn't look like the other Wild Turkey releases. Just that nice, simple name, which, by the way, apparently is supposed to kind of represent, shaking hands and inviting someone and friendship and the connection between Mathew McConaughey and Kentucky, and obviously Kentucky and the Russell's family. Apparently, Mathew McConaughey's parents met at the University of Kentucky 68 years ago, which University of Kentucky in Lexington is only 20 miles or so away from Lawrenceburg, where the folks at Wild Turkey are based. So, thus the name Longbranch. It's like a symbolism type of deal. But yeah, really nice bottle. Kind of got a nice little neck there. Really nice. You're not gonna be able to see it because of my lighting, but really nice wood grain. Sorry, not wood grain. Actual wood cork. with that turkey logo on it. I like that a whole lot. Yeah, so that's kind of my thoughts on this moving forward, going into the tasting. So with no further ado, let's sample this bad boy and see what we think. Price point. That's one thing I didn't talk about. Price point. We're talking $39.99. I've seen it throughout the country in that range. A little less, a little more. I think that's probably fair considering what it is. It's a proof down spirit with a little something different. You had the Mathew McConaughey cost, I'm sure. So you're about where you should be. It's probably a little overpriced, a little bit. But again, nice bottle, cool story. You know, I'm surprised, frankly, in today's climate of bourbon that they didn't try to get $50 out of us. So I can deal with it, again, depending on obviously how she tastes. But yeah, there's a nice look at that cork. It kind of reminds me of some of my rum bottles. Kind of a nice, thick, robust cork. Natural, looks like a natural cork. Yeah. Boy, do I love that sound. Never gets old. Mr. Russell said when creating this whiskey that he was basically trying to create a soft, sweet bourbon that still has that wild turkey spirit, that wild turkey, wild turkey-ness, so to speak. So we're going to see if he captured that. And again, at 83 proof, I think that's probably something that was doable. I said 83 proof, 43%, 86 proof, my mistake. And the nose is that. It's funny because there's no wheat in this mash bill, but it speaks to me like it's a wheater right off the bat. It is sweet, it is mellow, it is soft. It's all those things you kind of would hope that it would be. It's Werther's original. It's butterscotch candy. It's melted caramel. It's you are getting a little of the chard, that little mesquite. Oh, and mesquite, by the way, is kind of a homage to Mathew McConaughey's Texas roots. So if you're wondering why they use mesquite and oak, it's again trying to kind of connect those two into this one product. So I'm getting a little of that smoke, a little of that char, like I said. Interesting. I have to say I really like this nose. Medium amber in terms of in the glass. All right, let's give this a shot. Front palate, definitely soft. Mid palate, you get a little spice, a little tingle on the middle of the tongue. Black pepper, peppercorn, apricot, little smoke, almost a little Scotch brininess there towards the tail end. That second smell, taste, definitely got smoke. As soon as I was about to swallow, I got a nice little campfire essence. That was nice. I seem to like this more than most folks that I know in the bourbon community have. To me, it's quite enjoyable. Is it going to wow the bourbon aficionado? Maybe not. Is it the most complex bourbon in the world? No. I think it's a nice, enjoyable experience. It's well-rounded. It's very approachable at 86 proof. And I'm going to give this bourbon 7.0. Yeah, I think that's a fair score. With the price in mind, I think it's a good number. So guys, thank you. As always, a little lengthy tonight. Something new, so we got a little long-winded. Thanks for staying with me. And as always, and until next time, glasses up.